Welcome into the era of AI. Hello there and welcome. In this lecture, we're going to go ahead and render the final video. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So go ahead and open up CapCut in your computer, click on Create Project, and then let's get started. So to make things easy for you, here's what I want you to do. I want you to actually select all of the files, just the files, sorry. This has just opened. Okay, let me go back. I want to select these particular files. And I want to drag these files right over here directly into the CapCut editor. Now you can see all the files have now been dragged and dropped. They're not respectively sorted. So I'm going to sort them by name. And you can see that now they're sorted by name and from 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to start with the first one. So the first one contains a scene as well as some sound effects. So access it, drag both the scene and the sound effects, both right up here. You can see that the sound effect is not overwhelming, which is quite good. So we're going to go ahead and take the sound effect because it's quite heavy on the ear. We need to reduce those sound effects at least to the middle. So I'm going to reduce the sound effect like that. Let's listen. Yeah, this makes a lot more sense. Now click on all to go back to the files and then select S2. Now this one doesn't have any sound effects, so just drag the scene like this and it should be in the same level as the cover. Now, once you drag a scene, go to transitions, and we're going to add one transition for all of them. The transition that we're going to add in this case is going to be a whoosh transition. So I'm going to click right here on transitions, click on blur, and there's these blurry transitions that are pretty cool, especially this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and drag this transition here. Just place it so that it can be between every single scene. And then go at the end of this scene, zoom out quite a bit, and then click on import, click on all, scroll, and then go to scene number 3. And you want to drag this first, the scene itself, place it here. With that scene, we have two sound effects. The first one is a laser zap, place it here. The second one is an explosion. We're going to place both of them together, right, at the same level. Now, at the end of the explosion, there is empty sound. So I want you to select that and drag it across. And also reduce the impact of the explosion. And let's listen. We need to decrease the impact of the laser zap a bit. And I think we need to increase the explosion. Now let's listen up again. Let's listen up again. Yeah, that actually sounds good. Now let's move the needle here, click on all, and then I'm going to go to scene number 4. Repeat the process, place scene number 4 over here. It should be glued to the other scene, and then we should add the SFX that applies to it. At the end of the SFX, let's remove that extra part. Let's reduce the size of the SFX and let's listen. Yeah, that's more like it. Now here, when it comes to the transitions, go back and add the whoosh transition. Keep it the same, or you can just maybe add a different one from the same family. Move the needle back here and then go back to import, click on all. Now we're at 5, so add number 5. You should just place it there. Go back and click on all and then go to number 6 this time. Place number 6. Here we have 6 effects. So I'm going to go to number 6. First off, add the first sound effect right here. Add the second sound effect right here. Add the third sound effect right here. And for each sound effect, we need to decrease the sound effect's size. And we need to listen up. And also reduce the sound effect length like this to fit. This one also, let's just reduce it to fit. This one also, let's just reduce it because the extra parts are just empty. And they're going to conflict with the other scenes. Now let's watch again. Yeah, this actually looks pretty cool, except for I need to reduce these sounds just a tiny bit, the explosion a bit, and that's it. Now, let's go to the transitions, add some transitions in between, add another transition here, click back on import. We're at 6 now, so go to all, click on 7. And similarly, let's add this scene here. It has a sound effect, so make sure you keep the magnet on. This is the sound effect. We need to decrease, or actually cut this effect here. And at the end of the effect, I would like to click and fade it out so that at the end it fades it out. And make sure you reduce the size of the sound or the sound. Yeah, that's more like it. Now let's zoom out. Here, click on all to go back. Now it's scene number 8. So click on scene number 8, starting by adding the scene itself, zoom in a bit, and then drag the effect. This is an effect of a rocket ship, so we can put it there, but we have to resize it, scale it down in terms of the size, and also fade it out at the end to be natural. Yeah, and when you scale it out, it smoothens the sound at the exit. So it doesn't make it brutal. We call it brutal changes in videos. We don't want those. Now, scene number 9 now. So this one doesn't have any effect. Let's place it over here. And let's not forget the transitions. So click on transitions here. And then take some transition like a particles, like a blur, like a radial blur. And then go back to the import, click on all. And then I'm going to scroll down. Here we have S10. This one also has 2 sound effects. So let's place the scene. Place the first sound effect. Place the second sound effect. And then reduce each one of them slightly in terms of the volume. This one is a shock wave. Let's reduce it. And then let's make sure that the explosion sound effect is fit over there. Go back to the import option, click on all. Now we're at 11, so let's go to the 11th. Drag this scene here. Let's click here on all, go back. Now we're at 12. So let's go to 12, drag the scene number 12, place it there. Go to transitions at all times. Make sure you always keep adding transitions for the changes to be smooth from scene to scene. Just add these types of blurry transitions, zoom out. Go back to import. Now we're at 12. So let's go to number 13. Drag number 13, place it there. There's no sound. Go back. Now it's number 14. So go to number 14. Drag number 14. There's no sound again. And then go back to number 15. Drag number 15. There is no sound again. Now it's number 16. There is a sound here. So drag number 16. Make sure you drag the sound accordingly. Zoom in. And then make sure you actually reduce the sound. And let's not forget the transitions. Click on transitions, move, add some transitions between these scenes to make it look beautiful. And then put the cursor there, go back to import, click on all. Now we are at basically 17. So go to 17, drag the scene, click out, go to 18 now, drag the scene, zoom out, click on all. Now let's go to 19. 19, drag the scene. Let's go to 20. Where is 20? There it is. Drag the scene as well as the SFX sound effect that goes with it. Crop it, fade it out at the end, and then zoom, and then make it smaller in size. Put the needle there. Go to transitions. I'm going to add some transitions here. Whoosh, vertical blur, particles, bubble bar, and that's it. Now there's not much left. We're at 20 now, so there's only a couple left. 21, place the scene. Go back. Now it's 22, place the scene. Go back. Now it's 23, place the scene. Go back. Now it's 24, place the scene. And go back. Now it's 25. Plays the scene and go back. Now it's 26. Plays the scene and go back. And of course, make sure to always remember the transitions. once you've added enough scenes so that you can make the process faster. So put this transition here, another one here, another one here, another one here, and another one here. And then let's click import. Now at 26. So obviously now we have to move to 27. Let's place this 27 scene, zoom out, move the needle here, click on all. Now it's 28. Put the 28, click on all, move to 29. This one obviously has a SFX, so let's place the scene. Now let's cancel because I don't want to replace the clip. I want to place this new scene, and I want to place this audio with it, down below it, zoom in, reduce the size of the audio, and then go back, click on all. Now 29, so basically the only one left is the 30th, so that's the 30th, place it there, and go to the transitions, seal the transitions, particles, blur, radial blur, zoom out. Now let's add the voiceover. So this entire scene is 149 seconds, so I didn't expect that. So I'm going to go to the import option, click on all, click import. Our voiceover is 1 minute 30, so we have to slow it down in order for it to make some sense. So I'm going to go to Alien Movie, get the voiceover, and I'd like to place the voiceover here. But you can see it doesn't fit the entire scene, but it's okay. Click on the voiceover, go to speed, and decrease the speed of this voiceover, or you can change it. So if it's 1 minute 49 seconds, so it's basically 99 seconds instead of 89. So put it at 99, and automatically it will fill. It's actually 109. I'm just bad at math. There it is. So now it makes sense. It's a bit slower, but let's listen.
In a distant future, Earth faces its greatest threat. The alien king, a titan of...
It's quite slow, but let's be honest. For this type of movie, it's actually good. And what you can do as well, if you want to go the other way around, if you don't want to slow the clips, you can actually select all of these effects and or select all of these and go and slow them down by, or slow the scenes down. But that's going to be very complex because if you slow the scenes down, you're going to have to adjust the sound effects. So I would prefer to adjust the sound, make it slower, and that's it. So we've basically adjusted the sound. Now I'm going to click on the sound for once. Go to basic here, enhance the voice quality. This is a pro feature, but I'm going to do it. You can enhance the volume of your sound, but I'm not going to do that. And now let's go. Now we're not going to add any music to this, but let's go ahead and add some adjustment. So if I click on adjustment here, go to custom adjustment, drag a custom adjustment, and make sure that you take that custom adjustment and spread it all across. But first of all, we need to add a custom adjustment filter. So when you add the adjustment, add some temp, some tint, some saturation, some exposure, some contrast, some highlights, some shadows, some whites, less darkness, some brilliance, some sharpening, and some clarity, and a bit of fade, not fade actually, the vignette at about 20. There it is. And then you can expand upon this, move it back till the end. And you can see that right now it looks better. So just for comparison, look at the scene here. And if I actually were to add this, you can see that it just makes it a whole lot better. I also want you to take all of the scenes here and scale them a bit to hide that watermark of the runway ML. When we do this like this, make sure you select all the scenes at once so that when you enhance them in terms of the size, that disappears. And also now finally, I'm going to click on Effects, Glitch. And I'd like to go to the glitch effect, which is the glitch, this one. I'd like to drag it here and increase the size of that glitch to cover everything, so like this. And decrease the range, decrease the filters, decrease the speed, and that's pretty much it. You can see that now it looks great. The only thing left is the captions, so click on captions. And we can generate AI captions with CapCut and choose a template. So if I generate, it's going to start generating some captions for us. The captions have been added. Make sure you keep them selected. And when you click on captions from here, you'll be able to see your captions. You can always select all of them by selecting all of them. Now, here it says in a distant future, Earth faces its greatest threat, the alien king, da-da-da. Make sure you read all of this to make sure there is no grammatical mistake. If there is any grammatical mistake, you can correct it like you were to correct anything. You can just select what you want to correct and write it again. And now select all of the captions because we want to apply a template to them. So select them, click on text, click on templates, and that's going to be it. So that's going to be our last thing that we're going to do before exporting this video, and we're going to watch it next lecture, which is going to be the final lecture. So I'm going to pick this, but you can pick, actually, let's go and choose something cool. Now there are pro and free templates for captions. There's a lot of pro templates and a lot of free templates as well. You can use free templates because if you use pro templates, you're not going to be allowed to export your project. I see there is a pretty good free template, which is going to suit perfectly for the video. I'm going to use it. So I'm going to click this one instead. And as you can see, it applies that template onto our video. And you can see how the captions are going to look like that. So they're looking quite fabulous. It's quite good, but it needs to be scaled a bit. So I need to reduce the size of the captions a bit. Also, I need to move them slightly here above. And when you do it for one of them, it does it for the rest of them as well. And you can see that now we have a video with captions. You can go ahead and click on export right here. And you can export this as a video. It's 1 minute 49 seconds. Go to the frame rate, 60 FPS. Select where you want to place this. I'm going to select the Alien movie file. And I'm going to actually name this Alien Movie CapCut Final. And I'm going to export, and that's pretty much it. See you in the next video in which we're going to render, or we're going to watch this entire video.